All right, so let me have at least few of them introduction about what is why this class and why we need to join for this class. What is the job markets? So at least few any one of them we can have 2 minutes of introduction. From we can start with Anil.
Yeah,
Anil.
Hi. This is Anil. I'm working as a software engineer in one of the MNC, and I am a Java developer. And currently, we are using Apache Kafka in my project. So, just want to know in-depth knowledge about Apache Kafka.
Okay, great. Okay, that's okay. All right. Anyone apart from this, Deepak? Thank you, Anil. Thank you for this.
Uh, yeah, this is Deepak, and actually, in my project, the Kafka is being used. So I just wanted to learn Kafka.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Ravikant. So I have 15 plus years of experience. I'm looking to do some kind of certification in Kafka, Confluent. So just want to go in depth and so to learn the in-depth details I'm learning the session.
Great, great. Okay, next. All right. So anyone next? Ram Krishna, something. Someone.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. Fazlullah here. I'm also a Java developer and I want to know about the Kafka because it is very important and I can see in almost all the project it is using. So that's right. Thank you.
All right. So next. So thank you for this. Next, who's that? Hello. Yes, yes. Yeah. All right. So I think Ravikant, so Samuel, all this one. Okay, fine. Anyway, so I think here few of them thank you for this quick introduction of few of them. Yes, so I'm Vishwanath. So I'm having overall 13 years of experience in this IT domain. So I'm currently into the data security, cybersecurity engineer, principal cybersecurity. I'm working in the Google, and meanwhile, I used to work with completely Snowflake automations, and I can also we generally use Kafka and Zookeeper end to end data streaming, and again not only for the job projects, we also use multiple projects also for this. And yeah, this was short introduction about myself. All right, so now we should understand that what exactly we need to understand. So Kafka Zookeeper, and again in what level we need to understand. I understand here they have at least basic knowledge to intermediate level of knowledge in the Kafka Zookeeper, and again few of them they come for advanced topics, and also what is it? So from the beginner to advanced also. So I think please type yes. How many of the beginners in the Zookeeper? So not Zookeeper in the Kafka. And again, how many of them are it is the intermediate level. So I need only one yes or no in the chart. How many of them are beginners in the Kafka? Okay. Samuel, Fazla, 2, Ravikant. Ravikant is experienced one. And again, Rajeshwar, Venkat, 2, Janardhan, 3, and Samuel, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Out of, so I think we have here 11. So out of 11, 7 of them are freshers. Remaining 4 of them are good knowledge in this, what is it? Kafka. All right. So, and again, what is the job market in the Kafka? Only for the Kafka. See, here there is no automation, there is no any coding level, there is nothing, right? Only for the Kafka administration, broker administrations, consumer administrations, and also end-to-end user administrations, and again API administrations. Only for that purposes, how the market. See here, even though for 4 years they have 33 lakhs package. So we are not a Kafka developers, just like Kafka integrators, and again Kafka setup, like single node cluster or multi-node clusters, all these things. And again the cloud also how to set this one, how to use the cloud-based Kafka zookeepers, all these things. Clear, right? See, you can able to see here only for 4 years, 5 years, they have very good packages. Okay, so quickly come back to understand these concepts. All right, so now all right, so we'll start on this. So later on we'll talk about like topics, what and all we are doing all these things here. Okay, this course revision is I think 25 days. So once again, I want to check here. Actually, 4 weekend batches. Apache Kafka, it's a 4 weekend batches. I mean, now we are starting with demo sessions, continuously these 4 days. So to understand, what exactly, what is your requirements, and again, in which scenario we need to use a Kafka. What is a 4 weekend classes, and again, the syllabus will be, the syllabus is, entailed, advanced level topics. And how many of them are aware of Zookeeper here, So 3 of them, they are aware of this Kafka, right? I think, what was that? One second. So Ravi, are you aware of this Zookeeper?
Yes, generally to maintain the brokers, the Kafka brokers, generally we use the Zookeeper. So while Kafka setup also, we set up the Zookeeper.
Exactly. All right. So today in this demo session, I think so we are planning our weekend sessions every weekends, and also why we need why we started this demo sessions weekdays in the sense. So because we don't want to waste the time in the weekend batches again for giving the demo. So this 4 days continuously, today, tomorrow, and again day after tomorrow. So up to 3 days continuously demo will be there. So and again from the basic to understanding of all the topics. For data engineer will be benefit to do, we need Java knowledge. See, for data engineer, Snowflake, Kafka Zookeeper, ELK, all these tools is very required, very much required. Because we need to gather the data from the different sources, and again that data might be in the different format, right? Anyway, so this is a developer level, but anyway still we need to understand. Okay, so in this demo we need to understand what is Kafka, key concepts of Kafka, and again why do we need Kafka, and also scenarios where Kafka is needed. All right, so next. Also, what is a zookeeper, and again scenarios where zookeeper is needed, and again pros and cons of Kafka here, and again what are the advanced level topics we are going to discuss, all these things. Okay, next.
And in the weekends also, is it at the same time?
Sorry.
On the weekends also, is it the same time, the session?
No, in the weekends, we used to have end to end. What is this? The
No,
real
the
time.
timing of the session.
Yeah, the timing of the sessions in the weekend. Once again, I think I forgot to mention. Yeah, in the weekend, we have 6 p.m. batch, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, every Saturday 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Is that correct?
Exactly. All right. So right. So generally, when it comes into the mind, what is Kafka? What is Kafka? Okay. Before understanding this one, what is notifications, and again what is topics? So then, if you understand what is notifications and again topics, then we can able to understand what is Kafka here, right? So what is the notification again Kafka? So generally in our phones, right, we will be getting promotional SMSs, transactional SMSs, right? But what is the topics here? Anyone, any idea? Just take an example scenario. If I want to send 1 lakh customers mobile numbers hi message, so that message is called as a notification. And again, what kind of notification is it? Either promotional notification, either transaction notification, right? Either anything might be. But what exactly the topics will be done here? Anyone, any idea? I think Ravi.
It will store the data. So whatever the data we are sending, so it's a kind of array of data. In the array, we can store the data and we can consume the data from the topic.
Okay.
So if we compare with the database, so we can say topic is like a table.
Exactly. Yep. It's a collection of data, right? It's a collection of elements or data, or might be any kind of programming languages, any kind of data we are gathering from different sources. It's a true point. But for freshers, they need to understand this notifications means what? What is this queue services? What is this topic services? So for them, it is big conventions on this, big confusions on this. Okay. So generally, notifications are nothing but either transaction, either promotional SMSs, and again queue are nothing but if I want to send 1 lakh customers of 1 lakh telephone numbers like iMessage, how does it been? It has been sent either parallelism, either sequentialism, either in the queue method, right? So again, what is the topics? Topics is nothing but it is a collection of data. So either in the elements format, in the list format, either in array format, either in multiple sources in the different data format. Okay. Now, so Kafka is a open source tool. So it is a completely invented by LinkedIn company, and again it's also available with enterprises also, but generally it is a open source one only. Apache Kafka is a open source distributed event streaming platform, right? So where we can handle with high-end data through output, low latency with the real-time data feeds. It allows system to publish, subscribe, store, and again process streams to records the real-time data. So where exactly? Either we can collect the data from the databases, either we can collect from the any kind of different sources, right? Yes, especially we use this Kafka Zuikopus in the Java language also, in the Go language also we can use, in the any kind of languages we can use in this case. Yeah, someone is bringing this. Right. And again, okay, before starting this Kafka, and I need to introduce this key terminologies. Think how to erase this one. Someone Ravi has been.
Yeah, so by mistake actually, it was added.
Sorry. I don't know where it is. Okay, on it. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Before taking the topic of Kafka here, I need to make to understand the components of Kafka, and again it is terminologies, right? So Kafka brokers, and again topic. See, topic is a very important point here. Kafka brokers. First, I want to introduce the terminologies here. Kafka brokers. Kafka broker is a server that runs Kafka and again manages the persistence and again deliver the message to the Kafka topics, right? So the role, what is the role of this Kafka broker? It receives data from the producers. So here we can understand later point, what is the brokers, what is the producers, what is the consumers, are these things we can able to understand later. And again, the first thing, Kafka broker is a terms, and again it receives the data from producers, assigns partitions, stores the data, and again serves the data to consumers, right? Then again, broker, after broker, topic. What is the topic here? So topic is a logical channel. What exactly is a logical channel? Like whenever we write any kind of coding, so where we should get the data from the different areas, so we'll be writing the topic to stream the data. So for that, we are using this topic. Say queue, stream, topic, all these terms are in the same topic only. So it's a topic. So first one is broker, second one is topic. So topics, what is the role here? Topics organize and again group related data. Each topic is partitioned and again improve scalability. Example, a topic named user activities logs could store logs of all user actions. So all these things we'll see in the later live demo classes in the practical sessions. And again, I'm introducing this Kafka broker, topic, and again the partition, and again the producer here. Kafka topics are split into partitions. So first thing, Kafka and again in this Kafka administration jobs, we should understand very important point is terminologies, and again what is exactly its roles it decides, okay? And again partitions, and again the producers, and again the consumers, and again the consumer group, and again the offset, and again the, so finally last but least like zookeeper, and again Kafka connect, and again Kafka streams, and again the log, and again the leader, and again follower, replication factors, and again retention policies, and again Kafka version list. So these are the 14 terminologies very important. So here Ravi and few of them, like, no, was that one more guy? Ravi and again Anil. So are we are good to aware of all these terminologies?
Yeah, I'm almost aware of all the terminologies. Majorly, I'm looking for the Kafka connect and Kafka streams for this sync connectors, source connectors, all this. So,
Okay,
so
this Kafka,
rest of them, like I'm aware of it.
okay, that's great. But here, like, few of them are like, very freshers. So for them, it is difficult to understand like all this, like, producers means what is the consumers, what is the topic,
Yeah.
all these things. Okay. Anyway, that real-time tech live production classes, right? So that will be done, like, in the second week. So in the first week, like in this demo classes, I'll make them to understand all the terminologies, and again, I'll make the compatibility with all these things. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So meanwhile, so what is the Kafka, and again what is the Kafka terminologies? So we have seen, and again key concepts of Kafka: producers, consumers, topics, brokers, and again partitions. What is the producers here? That publish the data to the copy Kafka topics. And again, consumers are nothing but, see, whenever we see this in the practical classes, so tomorrow I will do this practically with the one single node cluster. Then again, we can understand like practically what is the producers, what is the consumers, what is the topics, what is the brokers, then able to understand. See, this theoretical part just give the only for the identification of the naming terminologies. Okay. So this is the key concepts. Next, why do we need Kafka? Kafka is designed to solve real-time streaming and again messaging problems. Where, say, messaging problems, not SNS messaging problems. Like, in the database, so take an example, any banking applications. In the database, we have like, 1 crore customers data. So for that, how to send the messages, how to send like any kind of data. So how we are using the real-time data streams and again messaging problems where systems need to handle a large volumes of events. So all these things we can see all this. And again, scenarios where Kafka is needed, real-time data streamings, event-driven architectures, log aggregations, message queuing, data integration again pipelines, real-time analytics. Especially for this is analytics is a main concept for data engineering and again data analytics guys. So, so this is a sample block diagram of this Apache Kafka. We're getting the data from the multiple streams, either from the any kind of mobile applications, any microservices, custom apps, web applications, right? Hello. Are we there, right? Hello, hello. Hello. Are we there? Is it audible, right?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So fine. Now in this case, so Kafka is used like thousands of companies for a variety of purpose, like including developing a real-time event-driven applications, developing user experiences in the web applications, and again streaming and text mission critical applications. So we are getting the data and again the live streams where we can integrate into the like Twitter also, and again NoSQL, Oracle databases, and again any kind of like Hadoop databases, data warehouses, and again multiple areas where we can integrate this Kafka. Okay. In simple word, we can say like this: Kafka is a collection of data, and again streaming that data into the live. So that method, either like any kind of inputs, right now. So whenever the Kafka is available, what is Zookeeper? What is the use of Zookeeper? So Zookeeper is an open source coordination service for distributed systems. Kafka relies on Zookeeper. to manage configuration again coordinates, distributed Kafka brokers, right? So this is generally without Zookeeper, how Kafka will be interacting. So Ravi and again Anil, are you guys are using Zookeeper also or as like standalone Kafka?
Currently, I'm using Confluent Kafka. So internally, we don't know whether it is using Zookeeper or not. So previously, when we used standalone Kafka, like almost 6 years to 7 years back, we used a Zookeeper.
Okay, standalone Kafka only you guys are using, but not
Yeah.
like Zookeeper environment. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So, all right. So fine. So I think this class is 20 minutes of live demo classes, but still I need to jump to my other class timings. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll send this complete documentation to for all you guys. So okay. Meanwhile, there is a some demo documentations I made it, like all the use cases. And again, this is like Kafka clusters and again topics. In the left side, like we have a producers and in the consumers. I'll give the completely overview what about it is, and again we'll talk in the real time in the live exactly with the practically all these things. And again, Zookeeper, how the Zookeeper dependencies for this Kafka, and again how the input systems will work, and again what is the output systems we aggregate. So input systems we're taking from the log aggregations, metrics, any kind of like web logs, and again to that like we will be producing to the Kafka producers, and again the Kafka here depends upon the Zookeeper, and again Kafka consumers, and again how the data will be coming the output, right? So we'll see all these things, and again Kafka architecture. Meanwhile, I'll send this documentation tomorrow. Please, we'll have it the same session. I'll be. Is it possible? Can I send this documentation for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, please.
One second. That's what's this. I will save as well. Saved it.
ECP జరుగుతోంది.
So please have a look on this. So okay. So we'll connect with the same timings. So I need to jump to my other class. So we'll connect like quickly tomorrow 8:05 same timings. Or else 8 a.m. is also fine. So we'll connect and again we'll understand like this completely in the real time scenario, how the job market will be available, all this is clear, right? So Anil, Rajeshwar, Deepak, Fazula, Ravikant, Kaza, Janardhan. So I sent a documentation in the chart. So please have a look and again we'll connect tomorrow. Clear?
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Thank you everyone. So I need to jump to my other class. We'll connect tomorrow then.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Good morning. Have a great day.